What's up? Jason here. Galatians 1, verse 16 for today. And going back to verse 15, just the last little bit there, it says, "Then it pleased him to reveal his son to me, so that I would proclaim the good news about Jesus to the Gentiles. When this happened, I did not rush out to consult with any human being." Again, I'm reading in the NLT. They're interesting as Paul is setting up here. I know I say that word interesting a lot. I probably say it too much, but obviously I'm interested in Galatians or I wouldn't be saying this or doing this. When he talks about that it pleased him to reveal his son to me, it's going back to Acts 9, where Paul has his conversion experience. Obviously, he was Saul at that time. He becomes Paul. But as he is knocked to the ground, as he has this revelation or just sight of Jesus, he asks, "Who are you, Lord?" We also know he asked, "What do you want me to do?" But Jesus revealed himself to him. He said, "I'm Jesus who you were persecuting." But the Son was revealed to him, made seen to him. He has a revelation of him. And so there he then preaches the good news, the gospel here, to the Gentiles. He gets that calling there. And we know that even at the beginning that God began to call him to the Gentiles. He was chosen for that. That he did not question his call. It's interesting that what he says here, I did not rush out to consult with any human being. Again, he's making the case here that he has heard from God, that he's had an experience with God, that this is not a man-made gospel, that it comes from God. Many times we could use this as an excuse to say, well, no, I don't need to consult with any person. I've got it just directly from God. That's not what he's saying here. He's not giving us the license to discount counselors and voices in our lives. But what he is saying is you got to get it from God. You got to go to the source here. He just really saying that there's no reason to question my call as a apostle, as someone preaching the gospel, because I got it directly from God. He sets up there about how he in the future verses how he didn't get it. He makes that point. He knocks it home a little bit more, but his call was in and from God. That Jesus was revealed to him, revealed in him, that the Son was not only revealed and seen by him, but he was seen in him. And so again, it wasn't for humans to make up and to create this story. It wasn't flesh and blood, as other translation says. It came directly from God. It was by Spirit, not of the flesh. It was by the Spirit. This is what Paul is setting up, this theme of the gospel is by Spirit, not by flesh. Where it says here, it wasn't man who proclaimed it to me. Other translations say, or human beings, flesh and blood. He does not use that terminology on accident. He's using it purposefully, flesh and blood versus spirit, because the whole argument that he's having with the Galatians, or that he's setting his case upon, is that gospel is about spirit, not about the flesh. I hope you've enjoyed this one. Hope you learned something. Hope this challenged you in some way. Leave a comment, question, concern, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Have a good one.